What's going on, guys? Today I'm back with another reaction. I promised you last video that I was going to be reacting to more things, and there's always a slight chance of me being right. So today we're going to go over what is supposedly Kamala Harris's let me make sure I say it right. Today I'm going to be reacting to Kamala Harris's latest ad. I know I'm breaking the cardinal rule of reactions, but I fucking watched it once, okay? Gosh. Apparently, it actually is her ad, and it's being named the cringiest ad to have ever lived. So today I'm going to react to it, because I'm the cringiest person to have ever lived. Before I do that, let's roll that motherfucking intro. Oh, yeah, I want to stay, but I'ma go. I got issues that I'm dealing with at home. Alright, so as I said, let's jump into this reaction. This is Kamala Harris's latest ad. I don't know if it's actually her latest, but it's an ad by her, right? So let's jump into it.
I'm a man.
I'm a man.
I'm a man, man.
And I'm man enough.
I'm man enough to enjoy a barrel-proof bourbon.
Immediately, these guys are all cosplaying as men.
Neat.
Man enough to cook my steak rare.
Man enough to cook my steak rare in a fucking fedora. Or not a fedora, what is this? What are these kind of hats? Let me type. How do I even find the name of the hat? Gayest hats. Wait, no. Types of hats for men. Because they're men. Okay. He's wearing a ivy cap.
Man enough to deadlift 500, then braid the out of my daughter's hair.
This is the only one so far that I've seen that actually looks like, okay, yeah, he could deadlift 500. This guy, don't buy it. You just threw a cowboy hat on him. Threw a cowboy hat and a friggin' stretched out V-neck. And you threw a flannel on him and you have a bucket. He has a bucket in his hand, and as a man, he's gardening.
You think I'm afraid to rebuild a carburetor? I eat carburetors for breakfast.
I'm sorry, is this low-hanging fruit here? Because if it is, then I'll wait for you guys to tell me, and I won't make the joke. You look like you eat carburetors. I didn't hear from you guys, so I had to say it.
I ain't afraid of bears.
That's what bear hugs are for.
You should be afraid of bears.
I'll tell you another thing I sure as shit am not afraid of. Women.
All of these guys. I'm about to make a virgin joke. You know those guys that no girls like because they're too polite and they're too, like, pro-women? Like, there has to be a degree of misogyny for a girl to actually like you. That's the harsh reality, okay? I'm a misogynist, and I get women. They all look like they're afraid of women. That was the joke.
Want to control their bodies? I say go for it.
They want to use IVF to start a family? I'm not afraid of families.
You look like families are afraid of you.
They want to be childless cat ladies?
Have all the cats you want.
Woman wants to be president?
Well, I hope she has the guts to look me right in the eye and accept my full-throated endorsement.
Ew, dude. Full-throated endorsement? Never heard that a day in my fucking life. How dare you? Hold on. Let's look this up. Full-throated definition. Okay. AI overview. AI's taking over, guys. Loud or powerful voice. The earliest known use of the adjective full-throated was in the 1820s, which honestly makes perfect sense because he's wearing a fucking newsboy cap. I guess you should use that kind of language. All right, let's continue. That just pissed me off.
Because I'm man enough to support women.
Man enough to know what kind of donuts I like.
I know what kind of donuts I like. If y'all have ever been to Voodoo Donuts and gotten the Homer with the strawberry on top, that's the one. I made the mistake of getting the Captain Crunch. The Captain Crunch one is ass.
Man enough to admit I'm lost, even when I refuse to ask for directions.
Why do you need directions? We all have a GPS in our phone. This man is stuck in the 1800s. I can't tell if that's like a really just ill-fitting hat or if that's one of the ivy caps. He uses MapQuest like they did in the 1800s.
Man enough to not ban young women from reading Little Women.
Or one of those pants books that the sisters like.
Pants books? What is he talking about? We have a time traveler on our hands. I hate it.
I'm man enough to raw dog a flight. It sucked. Not worth it.
Raw dogging a flight?
Zoinks!
No. Fuck no. Don't want it.
I'm man enough to be emotional in front of my wife.
You're stupid. She's gonna leave you. You just said you were afraid of women before. Now you have a wife?
I'm man enough to tell you that I cry at Love Actually.
Listen, you cry when you have to take 5 steps.
And I'm sick of so-called men domineering, belittling, and controlling women just so they can feel more powerful.
Okay, once again, a little misogyny goes a long way. And also demeaning women does make you feel pretty powerful.
That's not how my mama raised me.
I love women.
I love women who support their families.
Women who decide not to have families.
Women who take charge.
And I'm man enough to help them win.
So I gotta say, that's probably the worst ad that I've seen. I need to do some Trump ones and see if they've got some that are as bad. I'm sure they do. Political people are typically out of touch with what people are looking for as far as the public and what they find cool. I don't want to appear biased, guys. I'm not biased. I just hate everyone. I advocate voting for no one. Nobody. No one in office. Everyone runs free, and we just graze. Polo's running around the apartment, so I'm gonna go hang out with him. But before I go, a couple housekeeping things, right? This is corporate jargon for stick around so I can sell you things. Just kidding, but kind of not really. So this hat, Juega House, I'm an ambassador, and you can get 15% off if you like this hat. Code BENDER, which is one of my hit singles. Juega House is gonna be listed in my description. But anyways, see ya.
Oh, yeah.